Hey, good evening, and you're welcome to the Christian Entertainment Review Show. It's another Saturday. We do this every Saturday. It's from 5:15 to 7 p.m. So it's the best time to call a friend, to call another friend. That the Christian Entertainment Review Show is live. You're back. Thank you so much for the ladies. Last week they threw me out of the studio. International Women's Day. We'll get to International Men Day. We'll do everything to it. So that last week the ladies came in with International Women's Day, interesting discussion, and we're grateful to all the ladies. But today on the CEO show, if you've been following Christian entertainment or entertainment in this country, you know that the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards nominees list is finally out. That's what we're going to discuss today on the show. Who was nominated? Who didn't get a cut? We're going to discuss all of that. Why is it that some gospel acts or the whole gospel industry were sidelined for some categories in this awards? We're going to discuss all of that here on the CER show from now to 7 p.m. So stay tuned. Call a friend, call another friend. If in case you're going for choir rehearsals or anything, you don't have any problem, you can still go on Facebook, Christian Entertainment Review Facebook page, or GNTV Ghana Network Facebook page, and still watch the show live. My name is Ninoy. I do this every Saturdays with Edith and Belinda. When I come back, Edith will bring you Gnews.
One finger in the air, everybody. Oh, my. Oh, Lord of mercy. I need no weed, I need no smoke, 'cause I got the Holy Ghost burning inside. I need no weed, I need no smoke, 'cause I got the Holy Ghost. Hey, I need no weed, I need no smoke, 'cause I got the Holy Ghost burning inside. I need no weed, I need no smoke, 'cause I got the Holy Ghost. Hey, I'm feeling high, I'm feeling high. 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 Everybody, help me say, no weed, no smoke, no smoke. I got the Holy Ghost burning inside. I need no weed, need no smoke, no smoke. I got the Holy Ghost. Hey, I need no weed, need no smoke, need no smoke. I got the Holy Ghost burning inside. I need no weed, hey, need no smoke. I got the Holy Ghost. And I'm feeling high. I'm feeling high. Anybody feeling alright tonight? Say high. better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. You say the Holy Ghost high is a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. Takes me to the moon and back. It's a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. The Holy Ghost high is a better high. It's a better high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feeling high tonight. Holy Ghost
Good evening and welcome to the Gnews segment for the Christian Entertainment Review Show. So it's another Saturday and I'm Edith Akaho-Tay, and as usual I bring you all the juicy news or things that have been happening in the Christian circle that you probably missed over the week. So I'm here to give you all those, not all of them, but most of them, the most juiciest ones. Okay, so just stay tuned, just stay cool. Very, very shocking news as usual. So it's another Saturday and I'm going to bring you our top 10 countdown as well. And today too, I'm going to bring you some of the nominees of the VGMA. So just hold on. We bring you all those things that you've been waiting for. So Joyce Blessing advises that most or all female gospel artists, it will be better for them to be managed by their husbands. So apparently Joyce Blessing's husband manages her from day one. They've been doing music together and she thinks that it's better, for female gospel artists to be managed by their husbands. And this will be so because all the controversies that comes or that surrounds signees and then their managers having affair and all of that, they'll be able to avoid all those false news and all of that. If your husband is managing you, then nobody will be able to say that the female artist is having that affair with manager and all of that. So she thinks that it will be better for husbands or for female gospel artists to allow their husbands to manage them. But not every husband will be able to manage anyway, because some people just don't have the skill. But if you are fortunate and your husband can manage you, why not? It will be a good thing. It will even cut down costs. So that's what Joyce Blessing is saying. I think it's a good thing. So first, your husband can do the job. Why not? Why look outside anyway? So we have Anita Efriye saying that most veteran Ghanaian gospel musicians are hypocrites. So we know how we see gospel artists doing so well, but their pockets are so dry, like some of them. So Anita Efriye is saying that our old gospel artists like Daughters of Glorious Jesus, those who laid the foundation, Esther Smith, they didn't really lay a good foundation financially. They were doing the job for free most of the time. And now that we are in this era where we know that money is very important, is very necessary, to make good music, to push your music, to produce good music. It's not difficult, because when you start talking about money, then some pastors will target you as for you, they are just all about money. But money is necessary. So Anita Efriye is saying that our predecessors in the gospel, music industry didn't lay a good foundation at all, to the extent that when some of them even die, they have to beg for money just to bury them. And I think this is a bad thing. I hope the people in the music industry will start to see that money is very important. It's very, very, just as it's important in secular music, again, it's important when it comes to gospel music as well. And I hope measures will start to be put in place. Now, there's some news surrounding Philippa Befi. There have been a lot of, issues surrounding her marriage. She lost her triplets and a whole lot. And just recently, she posted on social media that she is stressed up and that she needs her supporters' prayers. She needs her her fans' prayers. I'm going to read exactly what she posted on social media that got people, saying otherwise. She posted that, "Good evening, family. It's been a while. Hope all my loved and cherished family are well. I'm stressed up, so I have taken some time off going through the stress therapy. I need your prayers and support. Stay blessed." So this she posted on her social media, and people are telling her upside down that she's sick or she's stressed because she's having issues at home, her marriage isn't doing well, and also because she lost her triplets, and a whole lot of false news. Please, her manager came out to state that there's nothing wrong with her. She just have a lot to do. Fikpa Befi is a wife. She's a mother. She does music. She's a student as well. I mean, she's still going to school. All these things put together, she has a foundation that she's also taking care of. So all these stress, like doing a whole lot at a time, it's just normal. Just like working, and you need to take some break. You need to take some leave. A vacation. That's all what she's saying. Her statement doesn't mean that she's going through difficulty in her marriage or whatever. Yes, she lost her triplets, but God has blessed her with 2 extra kids. So there's really nothing going on. So her manager is saying that she's fine, she's okay. All those saying or spreading all the false news, please stop. She's just saying that she's tired, she's doing a lot, she just need a break, and she's just asking you to pray for her. That's all. It's really nothing bad. So those out there spreading the false news, please, let's put a stop to it. So Joe Mettle is really bashing government. He bashed government just this week. He blasted government for not investing in arts. Joe Mettle is saying that government wants to take, in fact, government loves to take from, the creative industry, creative artists. Government wants to take from them, but government isn't investing back into the creative industry. Recently the GRA wanted to take some tax from, the creative industry, but the government is not doing anything. The government hasn't built any auditorium or anything to make life easy for, the creative industry, but wants to take from them. So Joe Mettle is saying that when you go outside the country, outside Ghana, governments take taxes from their people, but invest back into the same industry, just to benefit the creators. So please, Ghanaian government or Ghana government, if you're going to take money or taxes from our creative industry, do well to invest back into it to grow the industry. But if you wouldn't invest, please don't take from them. That's what Joe Mettle is saying. It's not a good thing, because when government does that, you just end up killing, the industry. So please, government, we need you to support us. If you are taking from us, then do well to invest back into us so that we can grow and not die. So finally, we have the VGMAs. The nominees were released just this Friday, and our gospel artists have been able to make it onto some of the nominees. So we are going to go through them. I'm going to take you through them to see which of the gospel artists made it on there. So we have Album of the Year. With the Album of the Year, we have Dana Hamilton's "I Believe." She made it on there with 5 other secular artists, and I think she deserves it. I mean, "I Believe" has amazing song. "I Believe" album has amazing song in there, so I think it's just right that she made it on there. We have Artist of the Year, and with Artist of the Year, Joe Mettle is there. It's no surprising. He released lots of songs this year, and it's been amazing. We all know that he's doing well, so with him being there, it's just great. So we have gospel. I've already talked about the gospel artist of the year, so that's what you can see on the screen. So we also have Vodafone most popular song of the year. As we already know, some songs have come up, like many songs have come up, gospel songs have come up, they've gained popularity, but there's just this one song, this one gospel song, and I'm sure you're already mentioning the name Bobole Bobo. Bobole Bobo has been all over. It made a big name like in this country for weeks. It was even topping our top 10 countdown chart. It was topping the chart for like 2 weeks or even 3 weeks. So Boboli Bobo is a gospel song in the Vodafone most popular song of the year. So we have Group of the Year, and with the Group of the Year, we have Bethel Revival Choir. I think it's a good one. They deserve it. They deserve to be there. We have Female Vocalist of the Year. And that in there, it's not surprising. We have Diana Hamilton, her Lord of Hosts, and I think she deserves it. She's doing amazing and she deserves to be there. We have Male Vocalist of the Year, and in there we have Luigi McLean, and this came as a shock to me, but I'm not going to say much to it. I'll leave it to our panel discussion. Let's see how they are going to scrutinize this particular, nomination. Male Vocalist of the Year. It was Luigi McLean that made it on there. And we have Gospel Song of the Year. And for the Gospel Song of the Year, we have Koda's Hosanna, which I think is great. Hosanna topped our chat, and it's still topping our chat. I mean, I think last 2 weeks or something, it actually topped the top 10 countdown. So Hosanna deserves to be there. Bobole Bobo also did well. Obapa Christie's Wasumi is also there, which I think it deserves to be there. Agbaja by Bethel Revival Choir also deserves to be there because they are doing well. And Monio's Dana Hamilton's Monio is also there. Joe Metal's My Everything is also there. And finally we have Joy's Blessings I Swear. I think all these songs deserves to be there. So yes. So lastly, we have Gospel Artists of the Year. This is the tough one because all those on here, like, they all did well in the year 2018, and I'm just imagining who will actually take it. Like, Gospel Artists of the Year, we have Joyce Blessing, Dana Hamilton, Akase Brempong, Obapa Christie, Joe Metal, and Koda. These 6 people are great. Like, I mean, let us know your views. Like, just send in your views. Who do you think will take the Gospel Artist of the Year? I really want to know your views on this. So that's what we have for you today. But before I go, we'll bring you our top 10 countdown. And today, it's not in video. Our top 10 countdown is created from Good Music Database, and Good Music monitors 100 plus radio stations across Ghana. So today we have a static artwork for you to show you today. So it's not going to be a video. So let's have our top 10 countdown. I'll be right back.
Seda, I refrain when nipa ho, and so damn in Payane said, Miremfi Papa, why am here? Esiane Kajania Sedo, I refrain when nipa ho, I dear Bakona Misrene said, Miremfi Papa, why am here? That's a me boom pom Koshamechi, baby, I'm a friend, baby, I'm a D, or therefore, why now better me on your way? I said, Miss Susu, Sissy, stand by and take account. Or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. That's right. I said, me boom, pom, koshamechi. Baby, I'm a friend, baby, I'm a D. Or therefore, why now better me on your way? I said, Miss Susu, Sissy, stand by and take account. Or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. Empty money. Shama